Hello guys, we are almost ready to go live with the next game, which is TeamCRG versus Interp. It's the first of our quarter-final games, and it is going to be a best-of-3 between these two teams. Now, I believe the first map is going to be DE_Inferno. So let me get things sorted out for you here, and then we'll be going live very soon. Cool, we're going to have the knife round very soon, guys.
Oh, one of them's disconnected.
We've just lost CRMJ, who's quickly joining back. There we go, just in time.
CRG.
Yeah, just to make it more difficult.
DRD, we have pizza suits, so win fast.
So here we go for the knife round on DE_Inferno. Now, I love watching matches on Inferno. We've only been able to cast one, and it was a straight 16-0. I'm hoping we don't see that again. And you can see they're all running down middle for these knives. First one in Declan gets one. Crossy next. Oh, TeamCRG are dominating the knife fight so far. Only 2 members left as terrorist forces, and they quickly wiped them out, only losing one of their own members.
Probably safe to say that we're going to stick with CT without a doubt.
Yes, it's a CT favourite map. They might want to risk it and go T. They go, oh, I really like T. I've got really good tactics prepared. But no, most people stick with CT. A little bit of in-game banter between the two of them. If a desk breaks, it's Crossy. I don't know who Crossy is by looking at him, but I assume he is a big lad. And that was one time, supposedly. So here we go, we are live, and it is the first round on DE_Inferno. We're following TSEC. We're pushing down. Ooh. It looks like the T's are going to come down to the middle banana area. They weren't really affected by any of the grenades. They're going straight up middle right now. We can see got Luke's here leading the charge. Gets taken down by CRJM. DRD's following up. He's late behind the rest of his team members, but they have actually been demolished. It's 3v3, but the T's are in the back foot here, having to hide away and cower in the corners. They're not actually close to a bomb site yet. Flash there on DRD, blinded completely, doesn't manage to get killed. He runs into another CT. Oh, dominates Declan. He's not going to be happy with that. And it's DRD versus Red and TSAC. Can he do it? He's getting headshots all over the shot here, and DRD finally takes him down. Quite an impressive attempt to get up second middle, but they just once they actually got through mid
I think they
into
hesitated.
the houses. Yeah, they got stuck.
They hesitated for a bit, and that gave the CTs time to rotate back round from the smaller B bomb site, and I think that essentially ruined their round, to be fully honest. I mean, now the CTs, they've got weapons. We've got 4 pharmacies and a shotgun. It'd be interesting to see what Red Snake actually does with the shotgun against all these terrorists. They've decided to stick with Glocks. He's pushing down, but
he's going very aggressive.
But as we can see, the rest of the terrorists are all trying to hit that A bomb site. So where are they? They're running in a line through apps, taking their time though. I thought it looked like
it looked a bit faster, yeah.
So 3 CTs on the A bomb site. Red Snake has appeared in lower apps with that powerful shotgun, and the T's, well, they've got to retreat, they've got to fall back, they've got to run away from that CT. He's dealing a lot of damage. There's his second kill. Red Snake, man of the hour with the shotgun. Great stuff from him. CRMJ using his fast to get a kill as well.
Oh, knife fights. Oh, Danielson gets the quick knife out on the DRG, and it's all up to Proby. Now, if Proby was smart, he might have had the bomb and be lingering away as the CTs came down for him, but he quickly gets taken down by TSEC. And that's 2-0 in favour of TeamCRG.
No surprise, they had the weapons. CT-sided map. All added up together and gave him their second round of the game.
Now, I don't agree we should throw eco rounds away, but I really would like to see a team kind of spice it up a bit with one of the ecos. Try something. We've seen a lot of the just, oh, it's eco, time to rush in and die, or try get the bomb down at best. I'd like to see a well thought out eco plan, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at the same time, who are we to determine whether what they did in that last round was a plan or not? It might have been. You know what I mean?
They might have just got stopped in their tracks.
So, what are the terrorists doing then? They're cooking something in the kitchen by the looks of things. Just waiting for the scene. Oh, here we go. CRMJ with 2 kills before falling to his death. And the thing is, they know he's there. They're all going to try and spam the walls, try and get that kill. Zeppelin using the shotgun.
It reminded me a bit of the old Tub Master style. Let's all stack in
Yeah,
one location, jump on
Tub
each other's
Masters.
heads. Next, they might try running on top of each other's heads. You never know. But it is 3-0. Now, this is going to be interesting. We see Luke's here has got an AWP, and so has CRMJ. Now, I'm going to assume CRMJ is going to head off to that middle area, and it looks as though he is. Luke's will probably get there just a little bit faster. But no, he's going up second middle, so he's not going to poke that middle. He obviously doesn't feel as confident on that middle area as what Oh, I just missed that. CRMJ takes down DRD with the AWP straight down the middle site, and I'm sure Lux will be looking to reply to that. And this could be very interesting from Lux right here. The CTs are playing so aggressively. They've pushed all the way down already. They're not letting these terrorists get away with anything right now.
Now we've got 3 terrorists left to stand in. Lux has that up. I mean, I'm not sure whether they've decided that they're going to concede the round just yet. He's spied a CT, his second mid, can't get the kill, but Crossy gets an important kill to level things up. And Lux, he was patient. He waited in second mid. And well, patience worked out for him. He's now put his team 1 man up. So where are these CTs? Red Snake has gone aggro down Banana. He's falling back now, probably the right choice. Danielson just taking his time within that larger A bomb site. He knows the terrorists can't win the round if they don't plant the bomb. So Cross is going to take down Red Snake, and Danielson is all by himself. The bomb's down. Lovely pre-fire from Daniel. Oh, 2 shots from Daniel, and it was 3 versus 1. It's now 1 versus 1. And where is Pro B? Is it going to happen? It is. Danielson, man of the moment. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. 4-0. Lovely 3 versus 1 clutch.
Now that was very impressive by Danielson, but I think that could have been avoided if CRG had not gone so aggressive early on. They almost underestimated their opponents just a little bit too much now.
I mean, it surprised me that the bomber himself just ran into that A bomb site on his own without a care in the world.
Yep.
At the end of the day, I think it's safe to say they lost that round because they were complacent. They got exactly what they deserved.
And here's Red Snake in a great position here. They were just pushing up with their Pino. Oh, fantastic! And he finishes them all off. 4 of them all rush up that Banana straight towards him. And Red Snake deals with them handsomely.
Casual anti-eco from him, stood at the top of Banana, used all the cover that you've got at the top of Banana to his advantage, and well, he was up against opponents wearing no armor, wearing no helmets, and he had that powerful M4. That's, to be fully honest, is perfect for spraying.
And we've seen already from Interp that they favour them P90s on these eco rounds.
Yeah.
A quick P90 rush, but it's not done them any good so far. I'm wondering what their plan is really. And look at CRMJ here. He is getting so aggressive right now. Took a little bit of damage just then. He's looking for the terrorists. They're nowhere to be found. They know how aggressive these CTs are being. The terrorists are playing it smart right now. Gets 1 on DRD. Lux has gone down as well. Crossing the first one to Danielson. They're just everywhere right now. Everyone's going super aggressive. Proby's down on 2 health left. Can he do anything against the 3 counter-terrorists? He is just waiting his time out. This could be it. And there he goes. Red Snake knew he was there. 6-0. I really don't want to cast another 16-0 game. Fingers crossed this does not happen. But CRG are just rushing around everywhere, doming heads left, right, and centre.
I mean, CRG, they're seeded first for a reason. I mean, some people seem to think that what they call it's not the lonely, it's the
not so lonely men.
No, it's not lonely. I forgot the word. They're not so. What are they called?
Lovely. That's
lovely.
It.
Yeah, that's it. Some people seem to think that the not so lovely men should be seeded first. I thought that at first, but coming to think of it, CRG are the real team. The not so lovely men are a mixed team, and we can see why CRG are a team. We can see exactly why they're seeded first. And to be fully honest, I've been impressed by what I've seen so far.
Now, what we just missed there was Red Snake was peeking. Lux got him with the AWP, but then he was quickly taken down, and SH1 replied by picking up his teammates and finishing it off. Now let's see if he can do anything up the middle here, because this can be very dangerous ground. If he can get picked here and rush into that A bomb site, he'll be securing a great position for his teammates, but he should definitely be checking around the area because it's such a dangerous place to be. Oh, Danielson! He's playing huge! absolutely fantastic. All up to Crossy and DRD. It's 3v2 again. Oh, DRD replies very nicely. Danielson down to a 2v2. But one in big pit there, and Declan quickly finished Crossy down, and it's 7-0. This is going incredibly fast.
Yeah, I mean, TRG, they're the team. Their opposition are a mix, and you really can't tell that CRG are the team, to be fully honest with you. They're playing as a unit. You can tell that communication is up to scratch, and there's a reason why they're 7-0 up on this CT-sided map. However, we're in round number 8, and each half consists of 15 rounds. There's still more than enough time for Crossy and the rest of his teammates to turn it around.
Terrible nade. Does a bit of damage on himself there. Doesn't really get T-Sack at all. T-Sack finally gets dropped down by the Glocks there. We've got DRD with a deagle in his hand, but Danielson and co are quickly rotating behind, and they're going for the knife. Oh, can anyone do it? They're just running at him with a knife. And we're playing knife games here, and Red Snake finally finishes off SH1. It does seem like Team CRG are just having a laugh at the expense of Interp.
I mean, 4-man from Red Snake. I mean, we chose this game because we felt it would be a close game. But I'm somewhat disappointed with what I've seen so far. Fair play to CRG. They're doing a professional job, but the terrorists really need to get their shit together. It's as simple as that.
Definitely so. Now we've got 2 AWPs, 1 on Luke. No, we've got 3 for the T side. Oh, nice shots there on looks to Red Snake. Now that's a key player gone down because they've been going so aggressive at Banana, really halting anything the terrorists want to do. They've got a smoke up middle now. It seems like we've got a little bit of a game change here for the T side. Now that Banana's still being poked. Will Lux be able to grab another one there? He's blind at the moment. Oh, quickly shot down from middle. This going off everywhere. CRMJ is getting aggressive once again. Oh, fantastic shot onto SH1. He sees another one, doesn't quite make the shot. DRD replies, and it's all up to DRD versus Declan now in a 1v1. This is what happens when you start to overextend yourself. Now, DRD obviously seems pretty happy with himself. He made 2 quite nice AWP shots right there. I would be very surprised to see Declan lose this though, because he knows that he doesn't want to drop a single round, and he doesn't want to be the person who's at blame. DRD's taking his time about it. He's only got 35 seconds left on the clock right now. He needs to get hold of that bomb and head towards a bomb site. Declan is not quite sure where he's going yet, but they might just well meet each other. And there it is. Declan finishes off DRD with an amazing headshot from the AK.
I think it took Declan a bit of time to realise that the bomb was actually down. But once he realised where the bomb was down, I think his teammates told him where it was down. And he was a bit lucky, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure he tried to time it himself, peeked out at mid at the right time, and put his team 9 rounds ahead.
You can see a bit of the banter going on in the chat there. They are letting off some steam, so to speak.
That's a nice way to put it.
Ooh, Proby early on against Danielson. That was just the middle area, and this is what's going to keep happening. If CRG can continue to be aggressive, the terrorists are going to get wise to it, and they are going to be able to reply. But, as we've seen, even on these very close rounds, Team CRG are just able to clinch the win. Couldn't get my words out just then. See SH1 making it up to middle. He's scouting around. He's got quite far. He's looking for one of them CTs. Oh, CRMJ missed tons of bullets there, but finally got the kill. SH1 couldn't reply in time. It's all 4v2. This could be the first round for Interp, and maybe the one that sparks off some better play from this team. All up to CRMJ now. He only has 6 health left against 2 terrorist members. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's going to be damn hard.
So CRMJ only 6 HP, but then again he's got 3 kills already this round. He does have a bit of momentum in the bag, and he knows that the terrorists are heading towards that smaller B bomb site. Oh, he's not wasting any time whatsoever. Tried to stampede in there, but Proby popped out round the corner, and fair play to the terrorists. They've finally got their first round on the board.
Yep, they clawed a round back from CRG, and hopefully that won't be the last one we see there, but at least it's not 16-0.
16-1 is the worst case scenario.
So let's follow DRD, who's been very impressive so far for the T side. He's always been making some good kills, but not so much when it was needed. It's a bit of a faster push here. And with that P90 again, they really do favour the P90. He spotted one guy there, gets down Danielson, heading towards the CT member, comes all the way behind him. Where's his team backing him up? What is going on with their communication? I would not be happy getting shot like that in the back. I would expect to have had backup. See, Lux just kind of looking around at the moment. It's an even 4 for 4 right now. Could be in a better situation if they were working together a bit more. Lux again falling back while other members of his team just get picked off from every direction. TeamCRG is doing some serious work now. Finally gets taken down by Crossy. It's all up to Lux and Crossy to take on 3 full health members of the opposing team. Lux being very careful. Sadly, they're never with each other. They all seem to be going solo all the time. And you're not going to win rounds like that, are you? Put a nice shot onto Red Snake regardless. And then he walks straight into Declan. 10-1, and I doubt things are going to change going on for the rest of this half. We've got 3 more rounds left of this half. What are your predictions? Do you reckon Interp will grab another round?
I think they might actually. Lux has got that AWP. Last time Lux bought the AWP, he did actually get a frag onto one of the CTs at Banana. So I hope he can open things up and get a frag. The CTs, take a look at their setup. They're going the regular 2 on B and 3 on A setup. But have a look at this. The CTs, they're going aggro. Talking about Lux. He said he gets early frags. And well, he's most certainly done that, giving his team a 1-man advantage. Declan levelling things up. Danielson elsewhere on the map. Declan once again. And the CTs have got this under control. Lux is all by himself. He's gotten 2 kills to his name already. Just missed that hat-trick there. And Declan, well, it was either Lux or Declan who were going to get the hat-trick. And it was Declan's hat-trick in the end for that round. 11-1.
Now, Lux had a fantastic first pick-off there, put it into a 4v5 situation, but it was almost as if the team just got too happy and just then got excited and rushed off to their own deaths because no one went together, no one went as a team. That's what you need to be able to take down a team like CRG. You can't just be running into things and hoping it works. You need to have a plan. Now, it will be an eco round for the T side. We seem to be all heading up to that middle area. We got TeamCRG here, ready to launch his grenade. Danielson devouring heads right now. Gets a bit of backup from TeamCRG, and they've got this on lockdown, and the bomb is down. Oh, Declan comes through. They're both shooting through that smoke there. And 12-1 we go.
Really well played from Declan. I mean, a lot of people make the point that you shouldn't get overexcited about anti-ecos or anti-decos, but it's still very, very difficult to get a 4-man spray down like he did. When you got 4 terrorists running at you with a Glock, it don't matter what weapon they have, getting 4 kills by itself is an achievement, and fair play to Danielson.
Now, pro look, now they're getting these good AWP shots all the time at the moment. They just can't capitalise on it afterwards. Crossy's getting Danielson down, who is pushed into second mid, and this is their chance to win it, 5v3, and they just need to work on this player advantage, stick together, push up, and go to get that bomb site down. But SH1's not paying attention to his back and gets shot down for the guys pushing down from Banana.
See, what worries me there is that you have 3 terrorists at second mid, and none of them are actually aware that a CT could potentially come from Banana. That's the worry.
Oh! That was dirty.
If you say so. But I mean, again, that was the main worry. You had 3 terrorists at second mid, and the communication should be good enough. They should all know where their positions are, and individually it should occur to one of the players that hang on a second. I've got 2 teammates at second mid with me. I could easily get done from behind me at Banana, and that's exactly what happened. So a team fault and an individual fault.
Yeah, exactly. And this is not how you're going to win rounds. It's not going to happen in that sense. You've got to be able to work together. There was no reply quickly. He knew he got shot in the back. His teammates probably heard it and no one reacted. Now, we're going for a bit of a banana push. Now, haven't gone down there for a little while yet. Red Snake actually taking out T-Second himself. That leaves the B side open. And this could be the other round for the Interp team. 5v2 left. Can Declan and TeamCRG do it? He's got him there. Oh! Closely missing the AWP shots there. He's going to aggressively push now. DRD was waiting for him. Now it's all up to Declan. What can he do? 4v1. Going to come around slowly. He's going to be met by all of them, and Lux, great AWP shot, 13-2. No, not the most amazing half. Very successful half for Team CRG. They'd be happy with that CT-wise. But if they're not completely worked out on their terrorist side, they don't have strong tactics laid down, they could be very well facing the same fate as what Interp have just faced.
Yeah, if CRG manage to win this pistol round, which won't be easy, but I think they have the quality to do so, they'll go on to win the next 2 rounds, I reckon, and it will be their game. And at 16-2, you do have to start asking questions of the CTs. You do have to start wondering how they'll find the motivation to perhaps win the second map. We'll have to look into the true character of the team.
And you can see here now, you've got Team CRG running up that second mid into house, going through the apartments bit now. What are they going to do? They haven't spotted a CT yet. It's all been quiet. It's been a fantastic rush so far. They're in that bomb site. They can potentially get the bomb down quite easily here. They've not met any CTs yet. Oh! Fantastic shot from CRMJ with that Glock to the head of Roby. And then he takes down SH1 with a bit of help from Declan. And they're just getting the CTs down everywhere. The bomb's down. They've managed to keep Lux in pit though. And you don't want to leave a CT in pit because that's such an advantage position to keep. Now it's all up to Declan. Will he be able to do it? Oh, fantastic shots fired. Gets a bit more aggressive. Runs out of bullets. Can't take down the final member. DRD just about manages to get that. And Jesus Christ, that came to a battle of who had the most bullets. But you've got to say that was amazing effort just there towards the end. Them headshots he fired off were fantastic.
I mean, Declan already had a hat trick in that round. Getting the 4-man and saving the round would have been a cherry on the cake. Well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. The CTs have won this, which means CRG are probably going to have to wait a few more rounds to actually get that 16th round that they crave. But the CTs now, I know you like their P90s. They've gone for the P90 buy again, so let's see what they can do with it up against the P250s of the terrorists.
The P250 is very strong, and that's what all the terrorists have gone for now. They're going straight for a quick rush up mid. Spot SH1 is down very early on. Lux is in a pretty good position if the T's continue to push around. He's going to hide in that house, hoping they plant the bomb there. But can he make anything of it? 3v3 situation here, and the T's have put themselves in a very good position considering they lost that first round. P90's all around, but Crossy's M4 could be the thing that saves the day here. Let's take a look at what Crossy's doing. He's actually going to be met by another terrorist in that bomb site. Oh, fantastic shot by Crossy there. He saw exactly where the other terrorist member went, and they should be able to clean this round up pretty easily considering Red Snake's only on 5 health left. We're playing a game of run around the houses right now. Who's going to be able to get to him first? That bomb will start ticking down fast, but Crossy gets the kill. And I'm pretty sure Lux will be straight on that defuse. And yes, he is. That's another round for the counter-terrorists. And look, Interp may be able to pull us back little by little.
Yeah, exactly what we expected, really. No surprises. And it'll be interesting to see where the CRG go for the early buy. And there we go, I said it. And they've gone and bought 5 AKs. I think it'll be 5 AKs. 4 so far.
Declan's not decided what he wants to do yet. Will he pull out that AK?
Yeah,
yes, he does. He's given him to follow the rest of his team.
So, how are the CTs setting up? They're sending Crossy and DRD towards that smaller B-bomb site, along with SH1 on Arch, Lux in Apps and Proby in Quad. So where the terrorists going? There's 2 of them on Banana. The bomb's been dropped at the bottom of Banana though, so they're playing it safe at the moment. They're not really too worried about making noise as they run up Banana. They've made enough noise surely for the CTs to hear them. The good news for them is they've only got 1 CT to actually physically deal with. Red Snake is going to spot him, but no. DRD's P90 gets the better of him, and are they going to follow that up? The bomb is of course at Banana. It looks like he's falling back. He's going to try and clear this B-bomb site. Is he going to Rambo it? He most certainly is, and the B-bomb site is clear.
He does not know it's clear though, and they're quickly rotating. They're moving that bomb backwards maybe by the looks of it. Gone to pick it up, and they will. Oh, fantastic by CRMJ, then onto the head of Proby, and they have well and truly confused the CT team. There's 1 at A and there's 1 at B, and it's 3v2. Looking good for Team CRG right now.
So the important thing now for the terrorists is to get that bomb down. Declan needs to pick. If he does, it's going to run in not into 1 but 2, and Declan delivers the goods. 14-4. They went for the early buy, they bought AKs, and, well, it bloody paid off for them. Fair play to CRG, 2 more rounds is all they need. The CTs are being forced to deco, and we could very well find ourselves at match point next round.
Oh, we've seen some buy up. It looks like they're going all out for this last round for them, but it's not over yet, but they don't seem to want to fight for that match point. They're either going for the full win. You see Declan working up Banana here. There's actually 4 CT members in Banana. This is not going to be good. DRD down first. Will they meet the others yet, or are they going to let them walk in? Oh, Crossy just got dominated by Declan. Declan is on fire right now, and they are making short work of the remaining members of the CT forces in that B-bomb site. And there's only one more in there. He knows he's at the back there. Can Declan get him? It's a game of cat and mouse, hide and seek. Good grenade there. Should do some nice damage. Lux down to 35 HP. 31 HP. Finally, Lux is taken down. It's all up to SH1 right now. And that was a close call, really. If the CTs had played a bit more defensive, they probably could have potentially killed off all the terrorists that came their way. He gets through the smoke. Nearly gets the bomber, but that's it. 15-4. 1 round left.
Yeah, there we go. That was the match point we were on about. What are the CTs going to buy? The CTs are obviously going to try and spend all their money. They need to win this round to really even stand a chance of staying in this game. We've got a Deagle on Lux, we've got a Mag 7 on DRD, we've got a P90 on SH1, we've got a Falas on Proby, and a UMP on Crossy. So up against 5 AK-47s. It's not going to be easy, but it's not just about the gun, it's about the player using the gun. And the bad news for the CTs is that from what we've seen so far, the players using the CRG guns seem better players.
And here they go, they're pushing onto this B-bombs right now. They made quick work of the aggressive DRD and Crossy. That aggressive push had not paid off for them this time round. And it looks like CRG are going to go full on. Oh, fantastic shot. SH1 walked directly in that line of fire. One more member of that left in the CT spawn, and Lux gets taken down by CRMJ. The first game is over. Good game, well played. 16-14 to CRG. Interp, they didn't really stand a chance.
No, and I hope they step it up for the next map. I mean, I'm not sure what the next map is. They're all saying GG. I'm not sure if they realise that it's the best of 3 game. I hope they do. And it seems like it's changing to Nuke, but I'm not actually quite sure whether the next map is Nuke. I do know they vetoed. Yeah, they're rejoining the server, so they seem to know.
So it will be DE_Nuke for the second map here. Now what we might be able to do is, if this ends quickly just as the last one did, we might be able to jump in on one of the other games and commentate the rest of that.
Is James game tomorrow as well? So you do some more activities. We get from the next time. Is anyone okay. No? Do you reckon we can cram it all in tomorrow? We do some rich shit today. Cram all the US tomorrow.
And here we go, it's knives again. SH1 is saying, go pizza here, let's get this done. That's not the attitude we want. I want to see a fierce battle. Now, Interp, they had some good rounds. I know CRG were playing pretty aggressive, but I'd like to see us go to a third map, but I just can't see it happening.
I can't see it happening either. And, you know, a lot of the time, teams say that knife round doesn't matter that much, but I think that it will this time. I think if the terrorists can get the knife round under their belt and choose CT, can give them that confidence and momentum that they need to build on and, well, beat CT on a CT-sided map, but it hasn't happened. And CRG, I honestly think now, they're on a CT-sided map. The better team of the CTs, I honestly think this could be somewhat of a whitewash.
Yep, and we've seen it many times on Nuke. Teams who aren't prepared on the terrorist side get absolutely dominated. Any well-prepared CT side will destroy you on this map. Now, let's look and have a look at what the T side are doing of Interp here. They're all rushing towards the inside side here. Could be a fast inside or maybe ramp by the looks of it. The following Lux all the way here. Shots fired early. CRG lose both CRMJ and Red Snake. They had 3 in ramp. Danielson down as well. 3v2. There's only Declan and T-Sac left for the CTs. They're holding that ramp room, but fantastic shooting from Declan right now. And he is cleaning up house. Wow. That quickly changed around. Well played, Declan. 3 kills and 1 assist from that. Fantastic round for him. And that almost could have looked absolutely terrible for Interp had he not come round and quickly clean the rest of that up.
Well, the terrorists, they were 2 men up. They were inside of ramp room. I think there's no excuse for not at least getting the bomb down. They were too slow. They got into ramp room and I don't think they could believe it themselves. They were just resting in there, holding hands. I don't know what they were trying to do, but they were made to pay the price. As Declan, they gave him time to rotate.
Now, they're heading outside here. They've all got Glocks, other than Lux, who's got a Deeg in his hand. Can he do anything with it? Can he get a nice quick one shot off? We know how powerful that Deeg can be, but it's just terribly inaccurate, isn't it? Danielson's clearing up at the moment. Finally Proby gets one with a Glock kill. Danielson goes down, but it is now all up to Proby, and Declan's running through with his jewels. He's desperate to hunt him down with them jewels, and he does it to the face. Declan is doing machine work right now.
Yeah, definitely the most informed player for CRG, shall we say.
Krydek, he's just changed his name to. Maybe he's taking on that Crichton. If you guys watch Red Dwarf at all, I am referencing that. He was a machine in motion right now. Now it will still be an eco. Interp aren't really moving. They seem to have taken their fingers off the trigger for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think they've given up. They seem more interested in their pizza than they do in their keyboards and mice.
Yep.
Let's see what Crossy can do then. He spotted one outside. They all have Glocks. I mean, the resources are limited. CRMJ with first blood onto Crossy. Oh, hello! Red Snake from behind. 2 comes and sweeps up. Thank you very much. And Proby is all alone. Where is Proby? He's somehow made his way towards front steps. How did he get there so fast?
He might have done a little ninja maneuver there, but at the expense of his whole team, it's not really worthwhile. Yeah. Unless he can do something fantastic right now, he's looking pretty bad.
So he's made his way towards that upper bomb site, and hello, Cryptdeck in the right place at the right time to take him out. 3-0, and we'll finally see the terrorists with weapons now.
Now, Declan's changed his name back. But what we've got here is the buy round. DRD's got an AWP in hand. The rest of his team do have AKs. This is their chance to show us what they're made of. This is the make or break it round, because if they lose this round, morale is going to be down. Don't team kill each other. Someone just stabs someone. Well, let's not start playing silly buggers now. Oh, T-Sac's they're getting aggressive. All the CTs are pushing ramp. Hopefully he's called this into the rest of his team. Proby's got down Danielson. T-Sac's just team-naded his mate. There's mass confusion everywhere, but that bomb is down and it is a 2v3 situation. T-Sac's trying to be very sneaky right now. He potentially could get all of them if he keeps this up. He just needs to push a little bit more around. They're on his left. Look towards your left. Oh. T-Sac gets Lux, 1 ball. It's very tense right now. It's all up to T-Sac. He's got the bomb in his sight. There's only 2 terrorist members left. He assumes one's going to come up through the vents, and that is a smart choice. Let's have a quick look at where these other guys are. DRD is inside. SH1 is looking up for T-Sac. He's probably just going to walk into his crosshair. They've got to time this well. There we go. There goes SH1. DRD's coming from above. He's been spotted. T-Sac's playing it smart. Only 26 seconds left on the clock. It's going to come down to this very close 1v1. Can T-Sac do it? He's quickly reloading. He's definitely worried about his bullets there, and finally takes him down. Well played, T-Sac.
Hats off to Chuck. Really good counter-strike from him. 2 versus 1. He played it cool. He didn't panic. He knew he had the bomb. And again, textbook counter-strike stuff. And I think the terrorists are now... Well, they seem to have gone for some sort of strange mix buy. 3 Glock. No, have they all bought up?
Some aren't moving and some are. We've got a Deeg, a Glock, and some AKs.
It seems like a mixed bag.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see how they actually set up. I mean, they've got 4 of them outside. Looks like probe on yellow. They're boosting all towards on top of the brown boxes.
Well, if the guys who have got the guns can get some good kills on go, get some guns for their team members, this could potentially go really well for Interp. But all CRMG is out there with the AWP, manages to take out Crossy, and that is the hard work being dealt to Interp straight away. Oh, DRD snuck up on Declan there, didn't even get a chance to reply, domed his head with that deagle in seconds. But this just isn't going to be enough. These keep getting like one nice kill is not going to help you. They need to start working together as a team. They need to put their head back in the game if they even want to have a chance of clawing this back. But to be fair, CRG are all over the place and they're a very skilled bunch of individuals.
Yeah, but take nothing away from DRD, you know, 2 versus 1, Chucky's on 48 HP and DRD has an AWP, so technically 1 bullet to anywhere but the legs would see him get a kill. He's already spotted one at the CP, and if he can get a bit of luck in his favour, he might pull this clutch off. 20 seconds to go, where is the bomb? Can't quite tell whether it's on the upper or lower bomb side, but by the looks of things, I think he's got his head set on saving.
Yep, 13 seconds left. He's got to take out 2 enemies and plant that bomb. Probably not going to happen, but is any of them going to push for him? Nope, they're just waiting around. So DRD should be able to save that orb with no real problems, unless he pokes out something right now. Oh! And just as I say it, Chuck comes down and takes out DRG. They were not letting him have that gun.
Fair play to Chuck. He remembered where he saw the terrorist last time round, when obviously there was a small conflict between them going on in front of Main, and he punished him. He didn't let him save the AWP, and now the terrorists, they could have had an AWP and 4 Glocks, and now they have to deal with 5 Glocks.
Yep, it's going to be a 5 Glock rush somewhere. Lux is heading towards the outside, possibly. Might be jumping for the box. Well, let's have a look. Yep, he's up on that roof right now. Look, I think he's hiding. Oh, great, they're all hiding in the car. I assume they're eating pizza. They're saying feeling confident here. I wouldn't feel very confident with 4 men in the back of a car. And Lux is the only one who seems to be trying to benefit from there. Yeah, pizza. That says about everything, doesn't it? Oh, Lux quickly taking out CRMJ there. He's going to go straight for that gun. Lux seems to be the only one who's on impressing people here. He wants to get that gun. Oh, no. Can he get... Ooh. He's diving up, getting shot through the wall, and he is on 58 HP. Poor Lux is desperately trying to save this in some way, but the numbers just aren't in his favour. Oh, did a fair bit of damage to Declan, who's down 25 HP. The rest of the terrorists are getting cleaned up as they go, and they just kind of went to push that ramp room. It's all up to DRD, and he may be able to do something here, but he's got his knife out, and it's not looking hopeful.
Well, he knows he's up against him, so if we can get the right angle on him. Oh, here we go.
One knife kill. The next one's going for him. They're shooting him as well. Danielson finally gets a knife onto him. 6-0. Interp are getting battered once again.
Yep.
But to be fair, Interp do seem to have given up this time. They're maybe not making it enjoyable for us, all the viewers, but they've got pretty bored. CRMJ's timed out. I don't think they're really bothered with a pause.
Well, I mean, the terrorists now have 3 AWPs, and their opposition are 1 man down. So, I mean, I really hope they can capitalise on this, because even if they get 6-1 back, you saw Rasta Gaming pull off some brilliant comebacks so far this tournament. I don't see why this terrorist side don't think they can do it.
Yeah, they just need to have some good attitude.
Exactly. If you're going to sit in T-spawn in the truck, you're not going to win rounds, and in a way it's disappointing, to be fully honest with you.
You've got to be in it to win it.
Yeah.
Now we can see DRD here. He's only got 5 health left on him, bless him. But he is trying to get that pick of the AWP. Manages to get down T-Sac. Can he find the second person who was outside? Hovering behind the boxes. Oh, narrowly misses that shot just there. But it's all up to him and Lux, both of the AWPs. They're looking for the last man. Trying not to get spammed through that container there. Shouldn't be able to be done. Shots being fired everywhere, but no one's stepping out to go into his crosshair. No one's taking that risk. Lux gets taken down by Red Snake from behind. Very close shot by DRD, then almost had that guy. Oh, and Danielson finally takes him down 7-0. Danielson did 187 total damage with grenades. Not bad for a man with grenades.
I mean, I don't know what to say. It really does, unfortunately, look like the terrorists have given up. I don't know what the final score will be. CRG are winning with 4 players. I think that sums it up.
Yeah, it says it all, really.
It's disappointing that the terrorists have the attitude that they do, and simultaneously it's somewhat worrying for the terrorists that they still can't beat CRG when they've got a man advantage.
Exactly that. And we're looking at Danielson outside here with the AWP. Oh, pretty much gets a no-scope on Proby there. Oh, this could be it for the T's. Red Snake's the last guy alive. Can he do anything? Red Snake takes down SH1 and the bomb is down. Now this is a round they potentially could have won, but they just don't seem to care. And Interp are giving this game away to TeamCRG, who are definitely in it to win it.
Well, I mean, you know what they say, winners need to have positive attitudes, need to have positive mindsets, they need to be born winners, and that's what CRG look like. Unfortunately, their opponents don't seem to be born winners. You know, there's still a long way to go in this game. It's only the 8th round, they can still pull it back. But no, they're not bothered, they'd rather eat their pizza.
Yep, priorities, priorities. A positive mental attitude can help you in many ways, but they've just not learned that yet. Now we can see it here, DRD could potentially get this. He could catch off Red Snake's head. Oh, gets him very narrowly through that gap. Fantastic shot by Red Snake, and he picks up an AWP. He's been very happy and defused that bomb, which will take it to 8-0, 8 rounds in. TeamCRG are looking unstoppable, and Interp look like they've given up.
So I think that's 2 rounds now where Interp have been up against only 4 players, where they've had guns, and they've lost both rounds. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to say. They've given up, and it's appalling in a way, but...
And it's got to look even worse now. 4v5 and you still can't win. Okay, they've got it down to some 1v1 situations, but they should just be straight up winning it. And again, we can see a couple of orbs on the T side. Lux is going down the ramp room with it. Let's see if he can... Oh, he takes a guess shot there. Tries to hit and doesn't tag anyone at all. He just seems to be having fun with his little knife there.
Now that CRMJ is joined back for Code Red Gaming, he's got an up. And, well, if they couldn't beat Code Red Gaming with only 4, I don't think they're going to beat him with 5. But hey, let's wait and see. DRD with that scout shot onto Declan's face. Danielson returns the kill onto SH1, and Lux is the last man standing for the terrorists. And just as I say that, he falls off yellow to his death. And 16-0. That's what I'm going to...
Go CRG, woohoo. CRG are going to the semi-finals. We get from the chat. You are probably right, as Interp definitely seem to have given up here. We're at 9-0. This is the second map. The first map was Inferno, where we saw CRG win 16-14 very convincingly. Interp didn't really stand a chance then, and they're not helping themselves now. Oh, Lux nearly walked straight into the Insignia grenade there. Oh, Lux, a nice shot onto Declan there, but Declan's already done a hell of a lot of damage. It's a 3v3 situation. CRMJ is back with the AWP. Let's see what Lux can do in this position here. He's about to meet another terrorist. He's being very careful. Now, Lux has been really trying to prove himself. Where the rest of the team seemed to have given up, he was the one that was playing along. He obviously sees this round as a round that he could potentially win. CRMJ is taken down by Proby from the P90. Red Snake then takes down Proby. It's 2v2. They're doing it piece for piece. A nade comes down, does severe damage. Oh, he's spraying with the AK. If he just took a bit more time, Red Snake may have not have got him just then. SH1 quickly replies, and it's a 1v1 situation. Red Snake versus SH1. But to be fair, Red Snake's only on 11 HP. But he does not have the bomb in his disposal yet. SH1 may not know that. He's being very cautious. 25 seconds left on the clock. And Red Snake's playing it very smart here. He doesn't want to put himself in any vulnerable position. One shot is going to potentially kill him.
He knows the bomb's down. He knows he has to protect one of the two bomb sites. If he's on the upper bomb site and SH1 happens to plant on the lower bomb site, he'll hear the plant. Down goes the nade with 5 seconds to go. Hopefully Red Snake won't give it away. I don't think he has enough time to plant, does he?
Oh!
Nah.
And he wasted that entire round. Now that was another round they could have potentially won, but they're just not thinking. They're just not on the ball. It is 10-0 in favour of Team CRG, and come on, I do not want to see another 16-0.
Nor do I, but I mean, the least they could do is make sure they don't lose 16-0. You know what I mean? We've already had one team lose 16-0, and just imagine a 16-0 leaderboard of some sort. Like, I mean, this team, Interp, they don't want to go down in the epic land history as being one of the teams that lose 16-0. You know what I mean? They should use that as motivation to actually give it down.
It would be embarrassing.
You paid all this money, you've come to land. At least try and get one round.
Now, Proby here. Oh, fantastic shot to CRMJ, who was kind of stood out in the open with that AWP. Dominates Declan's head as well. Proby is on fire at the moment. And he gets another one. That's a free man there for Proby. But it's only Proby and SH1 that take on Danielson and Red Snake. Can they do anything with it? Proby's only got 9 health left, and he has been the point man for his team so far.
Yeah, he went outside, he got 3 beautiful AK-47 headshots, and maybe, just maybe, this is their round. 45 seconds on the clock, down goes Danielson, complacent stuff from him. Red Snake has gone back down now towards ramp. SH1 making his way into it, and Proby makes it 4.
Proby dominated all 4 of them. Fantastic. 10-1. Maybe Interp could bring this back. We've seen worse happen before, but they have counted themselves out of it already. Maybe they sort of spur them on to give a bit more oomph and try again.
I mean, to be fully honest here, what worries me is even if this round does spur them on, they're already 10-1 down, and I don't know what to say. I'm tired, and I'm sat here watching Interp being fully willing to give away rounds. It's sad, it really is, and it's disappointed me. But anyways, 4-on-4. Can Interp make me change my mind about them? Proby taking a look at long. Lux gets that kill. We've got Chuck and Red Snake both on just around less than a quarter of their HP remaining. They're going to go towards long the terrace whilst DRD just takes his time in lobby. Where are these teams going? The CTs are playing aggressive, and with only Chuck remaining, I think, well, his life is numbered. He's making his way down to that lower bomb site, knife in hand, but he's got a very, very big job to try and pull off on the cards. He's got to take out Lux, DRD, Shy, and Proby. And in my opinion, I don't think he can do it. 39 seconds and counting. The bomb is on that upper bomb site. The flashes are going over into heaven. The smokes are being dispersed, and now the CT, who is Chuck on 25 HP, has to do the impossible and pull off this 4 versus 1 clutch. They know he's in vents. They will have heard his gun. He's deciding to change direction. He's being flashed. Are they going to try to trace him down? Certainly did. 10-2, and you know, slagging off the terrorists. But like you said, that winning that 1 round seems to have spurred them on. If they can make it 4, it might stand a chance in the next half. Yeah,
potentially if they went on, pushed through, won the rest of these rounds, 10-5 would be a respectable first half, and they could pull it back if they really wanted to. Now, Inter may have finished eating their pizza. Maybe that's what's pushed them further. Maybe they need their bellies filling. It could be anything. Either way, I think Team CRG need to make sure they're not being too aggressive. They don't play it too stupid, because otherwise you're going to lose even more silly rounds that you could potentially have won. See Lux here, he's running away from the CTs. The CTs are on eco, but Declan's got an AK in his hand, and they may have to pick up some more guns here now. It's a 3v4 situation, and this is not a good move for the T side.
I mean, we saw one of the terrorist players, basically, he had an AK-47. He should have been able to anticipate the fact that the CTs were decoing, and he pushed straight out of hut and ended up losing his AK-47. Not good enough. 3-on-3, CRMJ, Declan and Red Snake, the CTs left standing up against Lux, DRD and Shy. Shy making his way towards lobby. DRD near ramp room and Lux outside. I think they might try and push this upper bomb site. There's 2 CTs on the upper bomb site and only 1 on the lower bomb site. So Shy begins to make his move. He's checking heaven. He spots one of the CTs. He pulls the trigger, but he's not good enough. He was missing his shots. And now it's all down to DRD. He needs to try and save the day for his fellow teammates.
How did he not kill that CT?
I don't know, he was right in the middle of his crosshair, but it didn't happen. 10 seconds to go. Where's the bomb? Well, the bomb's nowhere near DRD, and they concede another round.
11-2. 2 more rounds left in it. Interp seemingly out of the tournament already. Can they pull it back? Can they put their heads back in the game? Can they be motivated to try bring this to a 3rd map? It's going to be very difficult now, but we've seen it happen before. CRG here, they're playing a bit smarter now, not pushing out so aggressively, putting themselves in difficult situations. Look at what DRD is doing. There seems to be a man that knows what he wants to do in this game. Going a bit fast there on the ramp room, sends a few spam shots through that smoke, doesn't manage to hit anything. Feeling out what's going on. Crossy and Lux are down early on for Team Interp. It's 5v3. DRD meets a flash to the face. Managed to get the kill with Red Snake pushing. Danielson pushed out of the lobby. He does the rest of the deed. And it's all up to Pro. Pro takes down Danielson. Brings it on and CRMJ next. Oh, and just quickly shot down before he could get down to them stairs. 12-2, 1 round left in it. Last round of our first half. And Team CRG are dominating. And don't forget, they did have only 4 members for about 3 or 4 rounds. And Interp kind of seamlessly gave up, but came back in it once they had a few rounds on the board.
Decent effort from the terrorists that last round. Fair play to him. It looks like the pizza has given him a little bit of energy, but I think they ate the pizza too late, because by the time they actually had their pizza, they'd given away too many rounds already. And when you consider the fact that they've only got shotguns and UMPs now, I don't think this is going to be their round either.
Oh, DRD even so he takes off a shot on the Declan with that shotgun there. They may be using fun guns, but they're still making some kills. So it's all up to Cheyenne Probe now against 4 CT members, and CRG are fully stacked up with proper guns. Oh, Shy missing a few shots there on Danielson. Manages to nearly get the next shot. Quickly misses on CRG, and then it's 13-2 on the first half. Potential for Interp to come back very low, but it could be possible.
Well, I think it was 13-2 after the first half on Inferno, wasn't it? And we said if CRG go on to win the pistol round, then they've pretty much guaranteed the game. And they didn't go on to win the pistol round. So hopefully CRG have learned from their mistakes. And if they do win this pistol round, then in all honesty, I think it's safe to say that CRG will be getting the 3 points and going into the next round of the upper bracket.
So here we go. It's the T side for Team CRG on DE_nuke. And we are going to see CRMG being the point man going outside. He's making his way straight into the A-bomb site through lobby. Oh, fantastic shot onto Crossy there. Great job. Danielson does next onto Proby, and they're going to get that bomb down. And this is going to be a very fast round by the looks of it. Absolutely dominating Interp at every step of the way here. They could not even reply. Only Danielson went down. Fantastic aim from CRMJ. It's all up to Lux and DRD now. But can they do it? Can they take down the remaining members of CRG? Most likely not. Lux might be proving me wrong though. They're up in that rafters. Them Glocks are not doing good at long range. Oh, Red Snake quickly gets one to Lux there. Runs into the other member. Tries to get a knife kill. Doesn't manage it. Oh, takes him out of the headshot.
There we go. 14-2. We said CRG needed to win the pistol round, and well, they have done. And now they've got Gallows,
comment.
useless teammate.
How kind.
I think that sums up their playing style.
Yes.
I mean, they gave up when they were only 5 rounds down, and now they're abusing each other.
Never a good sign.
No, they need to go home after this event and take a long, hard look in the mirror.
So we're going to follow Probe a bit here. He's it looks like he might go aggressive with this UMP on ramp room. He meets all of them. They all come rushing down that ramp room to him. Red Snake is leading the way here. The bomb is up and it's on Declan. They're going for this lower bomb site. They only need 2 more rounds to win it. Danielson taking off across here. Only 2 members left. It's all up to Lux right now. Can he do anything? He's got his P2000 in his hand. Against 5 members, fully loaded. Gets CRMJ, gets his AK. Potential here, but it's going to be very hard. Oh! Red Snake comes in with a knife. They just wanted to humiliate Interp just a little bit more.
Well, I think humiliation is an understatement based on what we've seen so far. Not good enough from Interp. It's just sad that they look at CRG, let's be fully honest, CRG are always going to win this game, but at least use it for practice at least. Use the game for practice.
A good
but
level
I mean,
of
I
practice.
guess their pizza was more important. I mean, I'm really disappointed, I really am, because I felt that even after what we saw after the first match, that Interp could have, maybe done something on you, despite even losing the knife round. But it doesn't seem like they're up for it, and it's not the mentality we like to see in any sport.
No, not at all. They should be trying their full all of the times they can. Now, they did manage to pick up this round then, but it was quite an easy rush round from Team CRG. Brings us to 15-3. We might see exactly the same score put out again. But exactly to go with what you were saying, if Interp uses to their advantage, try to get a few more rounds, practice a bit. It's a valuable practice to play against a team of this caliber.
Exactly. I mean, you hit the nail on there, I can't argue with that. Unfortunately for CRG, because they lost the last round, they're being forced to deco. They've only got Deagles, and hopefully we'll see 15-4 on the board. If Interp don't win this round, then they're a lost cause.
Oh, Lux is doing serious damage. The DRD is just going to run and grab that bomber. It's all up to Danielson, who's playing silly buggers behind the boxes at the back here, trying to fire off random shots over the D. Doesn't grab anyone. 15-4 in favour of Team CRG. It's been at match point for a while now. Can they end it now they've brought up guns? Now, if you look at the score lines, you look at Crossy, 4 for 18. The worst person is on CRMJ's team is 8 for 9, and this is a guy who dropped out of the server, so his whole money went and everything. Look at Red Snake there, 20 for 11. Fantastic play from him. Now Danielson's poking on this outside. He's going to look up for Lux, who's been playing up in the rafters quite aggressively. Meets DRD, who gets dominated very quickly. He's down to half health though, so he's taking a fair bit of damage. He's still looking to see if there's anyone else more around there, and it seems like his whole team are down there with him. Proby goes down next, Crossy down. Can they do anything to combat this? Lux down, it's all up to Shy. Tries the last man standing on his own, but he's being sneaky here, coming from behind. He's in a good spot. Will he see any of the team members? There's great potential here. He's just seen one of them go into the other squeaky room over there. Oh, and doesn't manage to kill him to Declan, and that's it. 16-4, both halves. Good game.
Nothing short of a massacre on that last round on top of the B-bomb site. Fair play to CRG. They did what they had to do, but I think it's safe to say we're both disappointed with the Interp and the attitude they gave.
Yep, CRG, they were given first seed for a reason. They're a proper team here. They are here to win it. They've come to do what they've come to do, and they've just shown us why. Interp, they didn't make the most of the opportunity they had to play against this team. Did kind of waste time around a bit, didn't take it seriously. Upsetting to see, but well played CRG. We can't fault you on that win, and good luck going further forward in this tournament. What we will do now is we'll go quickly see if we can grab another game that might be going at the moment. We'll join halfway through if possible. We'll be back with you guys very shortly. For the moment, let's steal some music.